Young takes it off the left wing, stops in the lane, pivots, Wall cut him off, a throw to Geronimo, tries a three right corner, bangs off the rim, no good. Hepburn the rebound for Wisconsin. And Chucky up the right side of the front court for the Badgers, working around a Wall screen. Reeves to the right wing, throws to Crowell up top. Goes inside, caught by Wall, kick out the Store right side. Store off the wing to the rim, and he had bad intentions, and as he goes up, he gets fouled. Maryland doing the wise thing, preventing the dunk. Geronimo the foul, his second. And we have a break in the action. Wisconsin basketball brought to you by UW Health Sports Medicine. The healthcare team for the Badgers are proud sponsors of UW Athletics. We'll take a break. 15:39 remaining. The score, Wisconsin 61, Maryland 26. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Monday, you're already late for work. You scramble, putting on pants while brushing your teeth in the dark. Then you're starving. But the only thing in the fridge, Friday night's leftovers. Oof. A 3-day-old curry beef burrito for breakfast. Big gamble. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, better odds. We're your can't-miss hot spot for big-time casino fun. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Need a bit of spring to get through the doldrums? Treat yourself or someone you love to a bunch or two of Hefco's fresh tulips. Only $9.95 a bunch. Add some fresh spring color to your desk, kitchen table, counter, or anywhere else you need a reminder that spring is around the corner. That's Hefco's fresh tulip special. Hefco Floral Company, City Hall Plaza, downtown Marshfield. Hefco's your florist. We help you celebrate your life.
Since 1984, Smith Brothers Meats and Catering in Colby has been known for its huge selection of fresh meats and cheese. They feature a full-service retail meat counter with top-quality fresh meat and cheese. Smith Brothers has a processing service for venison and almost any type of wild game. They can do the cooking for you with their full catering service. Gift cards are available too. A gift given in great taste. Smith Brothers Meats and Catering Colby. Shop weekdays till 6 and Saturday 8 to 4. BBD Sports Shop Abbotsford has the new 10-point crossbows in stock. Save up to $500 on new non-current crossbows. BBD has a huge selection of turkey calls and decoys. Also save $25 on in-stock Winchester pump shotguns. $50 off in-stock Winchester semi-automatic shotguns. Save on turkey ammo too. BBD Sports Shop Abbotsford, where every hunt begins.
6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hustle is what it takes to dominate, and it's exactly what built Ford tough trucks were made to do. Check out the F-150 or the Super Duty at your Wisconsin Ford dealer today. 15:39 remaining. Wisconsin 61, Maryland 26. Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Oh, we're all surprised. Not surprised that Wisconsin is leading the game, but surprised at how they've shot the ball from three, how they've shared the ball. Wisconsin has not put Maryland on the free throw line yet, which we talked about. They're third in conference play, averaging 21.2 free throw attempts per game. We're all rebounding them. Maryland averages almost 9.8 offensive rebounds, fourth in the conference. Just all of it. It's been a dominant performance by Wisconsin.
And A.J. Store hits both free throws. Wisconsin has outscored Maryland in the early minutes of the second half, 16-0. Julian Reese up top. Hands off to Harris Smith. Hooks a pass to Dante Scott. Into Reese, right of the paint. Pretty big from Wall, trying to help out Nolan Winter. Reese backing, now steps to the lane, lost the handle. Here comes Store. Harris Smith is back. A.J. weaving, spin move, down the lane, layup, good. Have mercy, A.J. Store.
Put him in the spin cycle. Put him in the spin cycle.
Ooh, 65-26 Wisconsin, a foul at the other end. They get Max Klesmit for his second, and Blackwell will come in for him.
I know this isn't the way it goes, but at what point do you start thinking about yourself and telling yourself, can we save some of this for tomorrow? Because I'm starting to get there right now.
Yeah, I am.
Save some of this, boys.
Like nothing stupid here these last 15 minutes. Harris Smith outside right. Badgers up 65-26. Here's Julian Reese trying to back on Winter. Turns baseline. Nolan hangs in there. Cuts him off. Feeds Batchelor. Left foul line extended. Throws left corner. Harris Smith for three, and it's good. And finally Maryland with points in the second half. 65-29 Wisconsin. 14:45 remaining. John Blackwell in the backcourt. Maryland was showing a little three-quarters pressure, but backs out of it. Blackwell feeds Winter up top, steps up, bounce pass Wall. Tyler in the paint against Reese, turning and almost walked, gets it out of there to Winter, and the floater is off the rim and out, no good. Julian Reese clears it for Maryland. Outlet to Deshaun Harris Smith. At the top of the circle is the freshman. They'll throw it to Jonathan Lamoth in there for the Terps. Shovels it to Dante Scott, backing on Blackwell. In the lane, got tied up by Wall. Ball is loose to the floor. Goes Winter and McGee. And let's see what they get.
Jump ball here. It's going to be Wisconsin basketball.
Yep. I'm trying to see if someone is trying to call a timeout, but it was a held ball. Now the Badgers get it. And coming in will be Marcus Silver for Tyler Wall.
Matt, we've seen every game. Do you remember a dominant performance like this, even in non-conference?
No. I mean,
I know you're 12 of 15 from three.
Yeah.
That's going to do a lot.
I mean, they were just terrific against Virginia down in Fort Myers, but I mean, nothing like this. 14 minutes to play, 65-29 Wisconsin. Winter out front, bounces it to A.J. Storr. Maryland trying to turn it up defensively on the perimeter now. Ilver whips it to Blackwell on the right side. 10 on the shot clock. Blackwell goes into Ilver, low on the right, goes up, blocked by Reese, and Julian Reese pulls it down for the Terrapins. And now Harris Smith out to Lamoth, left corner, feeds Dante Scott, covered up by Nolan Winter. Scott surveys. Now starts to back, left of the lane, throws it out to Lamoth, baseline left, turns it out to Scott. Open three on the left side is off the back of the rim, no good. Storr the rebound for Wisconsin with 13:20 to play. AJ whips it to Blackwell, steps into a three, left side, off the rim, no. Winter trying to crash and could not control, out of bounds to Maryland.
The rest of this game is tough to play in. Because there's still 13 minutes left in the second half. You still have to make sure that your principles and your defense and your offense of what you're trying to run, you don't get out of your way, right, and run uncharacteristic things that you do. Like, you have to stay focused here.
13:05 to play, 65-29 Wisconsin. Deshaun Harris Smith dribbles into the lane, turns it out to Scott. Dante Scott gets fouled out on the floor. I think that was it. Let's check it out. Rob Riley on the call. Thinking Nolan Winter, or excuse me, Marcus Ilver. It's on Ilver. So that's the next step. This staff has been, they've been trying to get Marcus Ilver going. We've seen him get some more minutes, trying to get a little more offense off the bench. Inbounds pass, Batchelor into Jordan Geronimo, throwing to Scott.
Oh, that gives him, and again, he was got to hit a three lane Purdue, but seeing that ball go in was so important at that point.
Harris Smith driving on him, left lane line, throws it up and in. Deshaun Harris Smith with 5, 65-31. Wisconsin, 12:42 remaining. Three-quarters pressure from Maryland. Blackwell across half court.
And Maryland's been in the zone. Just keep moving the ball. It looks like a man, but it's definitely a zone. You work the high post, the short corners, and get ball movement.
A.J. Storr will try a three, left of the circle. No good. A little early there. Geronimo the rebound. This is where you want to be careful if you're Wisconsin, as you mentioned. Here's Harris Smith off the screen. Foul line jumper. Too long, no good. Winter the rebound. Slapped loose by Geronimo, but Blackwell is there. And the freshman John Blackwell to the front court. Kills the dribble, throws to Winter, rotates to Marcus Silver on the right wing. A hand off to Kamari McGee. Feeds Winter. Reverses the Storr. Off the left wing. A step back baseline left jumper is good. Two more for Storr. 67-31 Wisconsin with 11:55 to play. Storr with 16, 10 in the second half. Harris Smith between the arcs. Blackwell defends. A throw to Jordan Geronimo. Hands it back to Harris Smith. Driving left of the lane, and a reach-in foul called on Kamari McGee. As we hit the under 12, beating a timeout. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation reminds you to always drive sober. Zero in Wisconsin. Together we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. 11:40 remaining. Wisconsin 67, Maryland 31. Back in a moment. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
The big game. Family. Friends, we know you count on Alliant Energy to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. Whether you're watching the game, cooking your famous burgers, it means going beyond the expected to make sure we're planning for the energy you need. Today and tomorrow. That way you can keep your eye on the ball and focus on what's most important to you. Find out more at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Chip's Hamburgers of Marshfield at 1409 South Central Avenue is a family-friendly restaurant with instant service and a convenient drive-thru and is handicap accessible. Chip's Hamburgers has always been famous for their made-to-order charbroiled hamburgers and golden brown French fries. When you go inside, check out the black and white photos that show the modern side of Marshfield. Chip's has served their famous charbroiled hamburgers for more than 50 years. Chip's Hamburgers of Marshfield open 7 days a week. Be a champ. Have a chipperific day.
Are you letting hearing loss prevent you from enjoying all of the little moments? Hi, this is Karen from the Hearing House. Our hearing specialist can help determine your hearing capability and specifics of your particular type of hearing loss. Then we'll work with you to select and fit you with the treatment and technology you need to hear what you've been missing. The Hearing House has offices in Neillsville, Wausau, Colby, Marshfield, and Stevens Point. And we're on Facebook at The Hearing House.
RE/MAX, home of the most trusted real estate agents. For years, RE/MAX agents have earned the trust of buyers and sellers throughout the U.S. and Canada, according to BrandSpark. Contact your local RE/MAX agent at RE/MAX American Dream in Marshfield. Local agents who understand our local market and community.
Grocery store.
Wisconsin basketball's postseason coverage is brought to you by Everlight Solar. Save money, save the planet. 11:40 remaining. Wisconsin 67, Maryland 31, just like Brian Bush predicted.
I think we all did this, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
sure.
What's crazy to me, though, is like you look at the first half as well as they played. They outscored Maryland 20-5 in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
It's not just the first half, and then all of a sudden, like, they've answered it. And to me, I think a lot of it's the experience of understanding. Okay, we've got to lead. We've done what we needed to do, but we can't relax.
Yep.
We've got to continue to push, and that's what they've done. And now you're in a situation with 11:40 left where this is, you get to the end of this one is where you're at right now.
Be solid if you can buy some extra minutes of rest for guys. You do that. Carter Gilmore in there right now for Wisconsin. Jameer Young has the basketball. It's Gilmore, Klesman, McGee, Ilver, and Blackwell on the floor for the Badgers. Jameer Young got bumped out high, and that was Kamari McGee getting him again. And that's going to be the second foul on Kamari. And number 6 on Wisconsin.
And I think if you're Greg and the coaching staff right now, you're just trying not to pay attention to the clock.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to coach this thing through because, again, there's still enough time.
Yep.
There's a lot of bad that can happen.
Young goes into Jordan Geronimo. He got tied up by Gilmore. Held ball, arrow, Maryland. Good job by Gilly.
And I hate sounding that way about it, but, there's a lot of bad that can happen still.
Yeah, well, we, sat in Chicago when Ohio State was blowing Wisconsin out of the building, and the Badgers made a pretty serious run in a game that it looked like Ohio State might win by however much it wanted to. It got interesting. Here's Young for three, right of the circle, and it's good. Second made three for Jameer Young. He has 18 points today. 67-34, Wisconsin, 11-12 remaining. Kamari McGee throwing to Blackwell outside rights. He's going to survey the defense. High screen from Ilver. He's it for Carter Gilmore. A step to his left. Gives it to McGee. A toss for Ilver. Flips to Klesman. Open three. Right side. Book it. Max Klesman gets into the scoring column. 70-34 Wisconsin with 10:50 remaining. Wisconsin 13 of 18 from three-point range. Harris Smith against Blackwell high on the left. Loops it inside for Geronimo, and a foul inside. Both McGee and Ilver got down there trying to break it up. They're going to get Marcus Ilver for his second foul, and that's team foul number 7. So the Terps into the bonus. Jordan Geronimo, a 67% foul shooter, will be at the line. Julian Reese back in there for Maryland. And Jamie Kaiser back on the floor. 10:41 to play, 70-34 Wisconsin. 1-1 for Jordan Geronimo, averaging 5.5 points this season. He has 2 points this afternoon, a former Indiana Hoosier. The front end of the 1-1 for Geronimo is good.
The first free throw attempts of the day.
How about that?
First free throw attempts of the day, and this is coming from a team that averages 21.2. Third in Big Ten conference play.
24% of its scoring comes at the free throw line. Missed the second free throw to Geronimo. Ilver the rebound. Here's Kamari McGee. Slaloms to the front court with 10.5 minutes to play. 70-35 Wisconsin. Ilver out front, throwing to Blackwell off the left wing on Kaiser, and the reverse layup. No, but a foul as Blackwell is sent to the floor. Julian Reese helping him up. And free throws coming up.
I think this has to do with everything with you, though. You get put in the Hall of Fame, and I think this is a Hall of Fame day for you.
Brother.
And I think because of you being put into the Hall of Fame today, look at the Badgers give you the performance like this.
I'm going to need wings to stay above all this stuff. Dave McCann with the shoveling motion, which is purely appropriate. First free throw good for Max.
I think this is all you. This is a Matt LePay win. I'm gonna take it away from Coach Guard.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to you.
Right, sure you will. Second free throw is good for Blackwell. Day needs to end. 72-35. Wisconsin with 10:17 remaining. Julian Reese high on the right. There's Kamari McGee. Reese backing, shakes, hangs, shoots. Back rim no good. McGee the rebound for Wisconsin ahead to Blackwell. And the freshman who has 16 points today flips it to Carter Gilmore. Gilmore turns it to McGee on the right side. Kamari. He's it for Marcus Ilver. Of course, it does beg the question, are you buying tonight? Is that what
of
you're
course.
saying? Oh, okay. Well,
of course.
All right. Here's Blackwell for three on the right side. Short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jordan Geronimo. 9:42 to play. 72-35 Wisconsin. Young goes inside to Julian Reese. Whips it to Kaiser. Flips a three left corner, and that just clipped the left side iron. No good. And the rebound rolls to Carter Gilmore.
Scotty, you hear that? I'm buying.
Well, Scotty, I think he's got a rotator cuff problem. He can't reach the wallet right now, so it's
I'm
up to you, brother. Carter Gilmore left of the circle. Hands off to Kamari McGee. Whips it to Ilver, right of the wheel. Now to Blackwell. Blackwell right side. Bounce pass to Ilver. Posting on Kaiser. Oh, nice feed inside. Blackwell can't finish. No foul called. Good interior D from Maryland. And then Klesman trying to slap it away from Jameer Young. Max called for the foul, his third. And Jameer Young to the foul line. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 for an ID. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Central Wisconsin's original ESPN FM, 92.3 WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield.
Jameer Young averages 7 free throw attempts per game. He'll step there for the first time today. Connor Essegian on the floor for the Badgers now. 9:06 remaining, 72-35. Wisconsin leading Maryland. Jameer Young with the front end of the 1-and-1. It's around the rim and out, no good. Essegian the rebound. Well, in a game that you feel pretty good about, now you want maybe some good things to happen for Connor Essegian. Some stuff for him to feel good about. He's on the floor right now. He has the ball on the left side. Harris Smith defends. Right-hand toss from Essegian to Nolan Winter. Steps to his right. Gets it to Blackwell. A toss for Gilmore. Now Essegian, deep three, left side. Got it. There you go. Connor Essegian for three. And the lead is 40 for the Wisconsin Badgers.
That's all you right there. You called the three. I mean, you've done a great job today.
I so want this kid to get it back. I mean, he is such a likable dude.
Absolutely.
And we know how good he can be. Here's Jameer Young in the lane. Goes up. Missed it short. Rebound off the hands of Blackwell and out of bounds. 75-35 Wisconsin with 8 minutes and 21 seconds to play.
Well, man, when you say get it back, Connor's shooting 29% from three.
Yeah.
So, like, defensively, we know there's some limitations. There's limitations with every player, whatever it might be. On the defensive end, a little bit of that is Connor's. But one of those reasons you get to overcome those limitations is you play your strength. That is shooting the basketball. But 29% is a tough percentage to be able to get more minutes.
Yeah, no doubt. And Harris Smith driving in the lane. Kamari reaching in, got ball, but got body, they said, as well. So that's going to be number 3 on Kamari, and more free throws coming up for the Terrapins. Deshaun Harris-Smith. That's team foul number 9, so another 1-and-1 here.
You know, man, we've talked a lot about it over the last 10 days. We've both said I like where this team is trending. Mm-hmm. And people thought I was nuts when I've said it on the radio at times. And I'm like, no, they're playing better basketball. Now, when you shoot 14 of 20 from 3, you're going to have a 40-point win.
Yes.
But this team is trending the right way. And I'm glad that they have a performance like this to prove it to people. This is a convincing win.
Yep.
And I know there's still 8 minutes left, but they're up by 40. And they've held Maryland to 35.
Yeah, having a hard time up by 40 thing. That was a 2-shot foul. Harris Smith missed the first, made the second. Store in for Blackwell. Here's Essegian for 3. Good again. Connor Essegian with back-to-back triples. 78-36 Wisconsin with 8 minutes to play. Here's Harris Smith out front. And the pass goes through the hands of Dante Scott. Gives it to Lamoth, who will hand it to Harris Smith. Harris Smith against McGee. A screen from Reese. Slips a pass into Reese. Knocked away by Gilmore. It's loose, but Harris Smith is there. Deep left wing. Gilmore to the floor, trying to get back up. Harris Smith in the lane. Feeds Julian Reese in the paint. Slam dunk. And then he had some words that looked like for Carter Gilmore there. And Kelly Pfeiffer noticed it. And it's that kind of day. Now, Gilly's got to get back. And again, if you're Wisconsin, nothing stupid here.
Exactly.
So we'll go ahead and take the under 8-minute media timeout. Our postseason coverage of Wisconsin basketball brought to you by Everlight Solar. Save money, save the planet. 7:34 remaining. Wisconsin 78, Maryland 38. Back in a moment. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
At Shields, we know the basketball season is a full-court press from tip-off to final buzzer. Each game presents an opportunity to see your Badgers take the court and compete for the win. So be there for every second to show your support head-to-toe in Wisconsin red and white. Shields has partnered with the Wisconsin Badgers to provide your favorite fan gear. So visit Shields in-store or online to start every game with a slam dunk. Shields, proud partner of Wisconsin athletics and basketball fans everywhere.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Lots of insurance companies make promises about how much you can save if you switch over to them. Well, here's our promise. With the West Bend policy, you can save everything, every memory, every detail, everything you've worked so hard for. Once it comes time to actually make a claim, a cheap insurance policy can really cost you. Why not protect everything that matters with a policy from West Bend? Because the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Citgo top-tier tri-clean gasoline helps your engine run smoother and cleaner along the way. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Wisconsin from three-point range today is 15 of 21. In the COVID season of the 2020-21 season, against Louisville. They hit 16 threes against the Cardinals in a rout. It's a rout here today. 7:34 to play. 78-38. Wisconsin leading Maryland.
Like I said, I haven't seen. I just can't let that. I'm speechless.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a lot. Like
I've been doing a lot of
a whole lot.
I've been doing a lot of double takes of the scoreboard here. We might be seeing double T's here as to the free throw line is Dante Scott.
I think this is just one technical on Carter Gilmore.
I thought maybe they were. Scott gets hits the free throw. That's his first point of the game. I thought maybe with Reese looking at Carter Gilmore that he might get one, but maybe not. As Dante Scott hits both free throws, and you're right, Butchie. That's it. They just So they get the technical on Carter Gilmore there. It's 78-40 Wisconsin with 7.5 minutes to play. Kamari McGee to the front court. Looking off a high screen from Nolan Winter. McGee, right foul line extended. Hands off to Essegian to the line in the lane. Flipped it up and in and one. Connor Essegian. He's hit 2 threes and a grown man's take. And the and one for the sophomore out of Fort Wayne. And I believe we have a media timeout coming, and yes, we do. So we'll take another break. After that extended play, we're all exhausted. 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Wisconsin 80, Maryland 40. Back in a moment. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Life's better with a home policy from American Family Insurance because you'll feel protected no matter how the wind blows. All so you can keep enjoying the home of your dreams. And our expert agents can help you save up to 23% when you bundle home with auto. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance. Get a quote? Find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Astor Assisted Living of Marshfield has the very best, giving you a comfortable and secure lifestyle with well-designed apartments, chef-prepared meals, and a variety of activities to enjoy throughout the day. Astor Assisted Living has medication management, transportation to and from appointments, and 24-hour care. For more information or to schedule a tour, call 715-305-0409 today. Astor Assisted Living, 305 South Chestnut Avenue, Marshfield.
Why buy Lennox from House of Heating in Marshfield? They are a Lennox premier dealer, and with Lennox, they make perfect air possible. Lennox has been built with inventiveness since 1895 with a dedication to the pursuit of perfect air for your business or home. Contact House of Heating and discover how Lennox can make air cooler, warmer, drier, cleaner, and better with premium award-winning systems that are exceptionally quiet and energy efficient. House of Heating, 1602 North Central Avenue, Marshfield. The pursuit of perfect air for your home or business.
If you drive a truck, then we want you to know I-State Truck Center. You should know I-State Truck Center because they know what drives you, whether it's septic, logging, material handling, or anything else that needs a tough truck. Their second-to-none experienced sales staff has you covered. Come see the sales staff at I-State Truck Center today to get tough working for you at 1505 South Central Avenue in Marshfield or at istatetruck.com.
American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Our postseason coverage of Wisconsin basketball brought to you by Everlight Solar. Save money, save the planet. 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Wisconsin 80, Maryland 40, and Connor Essegian will go to the free throw line. He has 8 points here in short order and a chance to finish the three-point play.
That's a 40-point lead. That's my math skills right there.
That's pretty
80,
good, man.
40 minus that. Do the math, carry this, and now it's 41.
I'm telling you, you might have been born at night, but not last night. That's good work, man.
I did not think we'd be having this conversation with 7 minutes left in the Big Ten tournament. I didn't see it at all.
Harris Smith in the lane, up, back rim, no good. Rebound, A.J. Storr. 81-40, Wisconsin. 7:05 to play. Kind of wish for a running clock now. Badgers got to get ready for Northwestern. Finish this one out. Here's Carter Gilmore backing, mid-post left, whips it to Storr. Works baseline right. The floater is off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Gilmore. It'll be Maryland ball. It has been such a puzzling season for Maryland, Butchie, because we talked about them, back in the early games of the non-conference season. They were picked third, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Season. That big three, that's an impressive big three of Reese and Scott and Jameer Young. Reese has the ball now. Right block, turns the lane, up left hand, short. Rebound, Nolan Winter.
It's an impressive big three. Young, Scott, Reese. But they haven't been able, and a lot of it is because they couldn't shoot the ball well from three at all year long. Yep. And because that defenses were able to collapse and be packed in.
And the Siege darts a pass into Gilmore, now finds Winter up, no good. Rebound, Gilmore missed it inside. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Maryland. And now John Blackwell's going to come back in. Marcus Ilver as well. Storr will come out. And Kamari McGee will take a seat. 6:12 to play, 81-40, Wisconsin. Blackwell, baseline right, will inbound. Into Nolan Winter on the right wing. Feeds to Siege, and he'll catch, releases, it's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Noah Batchelor. Little heat check right there. Here's Jameer Young throwing to Scott. Shot fake for three, steps up, mid-range J, right side, good. First bucket of the day for Scott. He's made a couple of free throws, but averaging 11.5 a game. He has 4 this afternoon. 81-42 Wisconsin, 5:43 to play. Nolan Winter up top for the Badgers. Puts it on the deck a couple of times. Gives it up to Ilver. He'll try a three. Off the rim and out, no good. Deshaun Harris-Smith, the rebound for the Terps.
Now they're just wrecking their three-point percentage.
I know. Going to humble them a little bit. 15 out of 23 for crying out loud today. Here's Julian Reese left in the lane. Little dig from the Siege and helping Winter. Young up top. Left-hand toss. Harris-Smith tries a three. Good. Deshaun Harris-Smith. And it's 81-45 Wisconsin with 5:06 to play.
45 points with 5 minutes left. And there's going to be some garbage time, and defensively that number's not going to look that impressive just because of, the time, the score. They've been so good defensively, Matt.
Good ball movement there as Gilmore sets up Blackwell for an easy bucket in the paint. Yeah, we know that Maryland has not been a good offensive team, but the Badgers have beat up so well in the guts of the game, and I just jinxed him there as Harris-Smith throws one up and in with a left hand and one. 3-point opportunity for the freshman for the Terps.
And that number is going to get increased. We know that, but for me, it's the two numbers we talked about to start this game off with. Fast break points, Maryland, still only 2.
Yep.
Still only 2. But you didn't want to give them easy points. And then the free throw line. I've been there 7 times. This is going to be the 8th time that they get there. They get there 21.2 times.
Yeah, and in the guts of the game, they didn't get there at all.
No.
Harris-Smith missed the free throw, and Chris Hodges, who had just checked in for Carter Gilmore. Hodgie, the sophomore to Schaumburg, is sieging for 3, left corner, no good. They'll get Ilver over the back, trying to tap the rebound. So to the other end we go, and the double bonus for Maryland. 4:36 to play, 83-47 Wisconsin.
And like we've talked a lot about, the numbers aren't going to look as good as what they would have been, but it just.
But it looks great when it truly happens.
Oh, there's no question.
Julian Reese, a 56% foul shooter at the line. 8 points today. And the first free throw for the left-hander is good. Talk about Badgers who have logged heavy minutes, especially in Big Ten play, like a Chucky Hepburn, 35 minutes a game. Reese goes 34. Jameer Young, like 37.5 minutes a game. Talk about relying on those guys to do the heavy lifting. Reese hits both free throws.
You want to talk about heavy minutes? A team that Wisconsin's going to play in Northwestern is a team that logs heavy minutes.
Sejan has a pass deflected, gathered by Winter, low on the left, pushed it up, no good. Rebound back taps, gathered by Harris Smith. 4:20 to play, 83-49 Wisconsin. Deshaun Harris Smith to the right wing. Single coverage is Sejan, backing is Smith in the lane. One pump, leans in, goes up, left hand off the glass and rim, no good. Rebound Nolan Winter. Winter up the floor, and then he walked with the ball. Jameer Young getting in there and just disrupting Winter and helping force that turnover.
Tomorrow, Wisconsin will see Boo Buie for 40 minutes and Brooks Barnheiser for 40 minutes. That's a for sure.
Ty Berry out for the year, injured a while ago. Matthew Nicholson, such a presence inside. You're not going to see him in the tournament. You just saw Northwestern, right, last Saturday?
I just saw him last Saturday, yeah. And a very impressive win against Minnesota. Now, they're going to guard, and that's what, Wisconsin, obviously, they're not going to shoot 15 to 24 from three. They're going to have to run good offense, but the way that they move that ball to start this game, that's why those numbers are as high as they are. The ball movement was great.
It's been tremendous. There's a desperation three left corner from Harris Smith. No good. Some good D from Carter Gilmore there. 3:40 to play, 83-49, Wisconsin. John Blackwell, top of the arc, feeds over, turns it to Connor Sejan, face right, moves left to the baseline, shovels it inside, caught by Hodges, goes up right hand, no good, working for his own rebound, gets it low on the right, pushed it up, no good, rebound Hodges again, he'll try again, and he gets fouled. Chris Hodges with some relentless work inside will go to the free throw line. First we'll have the under 3 media timeout. Our coverage of Wisconsin basketball in the postseason brought to you by Everlight Solar. Save the planet. 3:22 remaining. Wisconsin 83, Maryland 49. Back in a moment. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Menards has the best in-stock selection of AC2 pressure-treated decking and lumber. AC2 pressure-treated thick decking is 15% thicker than standard 1-inch decking, providing a stronger, more durable deck surface. Plus, get free estimates fast, in-store, or online with our deck design programs. And conveniently pick up your materials in our drive-through lumber yard. Head into Menards and get started on your deck project today.
Save big money at Menards.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
What happens when you call your insurance company?
If you have water in your basement, press 1.
Most big companies have a recorded message or an app.
If you are in your living room and see sky when you look up, press 2.
But when something bad happens, you just want to talk to a person. On a day like that, that phone line can end up feeling like a lifeline. At a time like that, you want a company like West Bend, because the worst brings out our best.
If there is a tree in your bedroom, press 3.
Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in Minneapolis. Wisconsin 83, Maryland 49. It'll be same time tomorrow for the Badgers when they take on Northwestern. Our pregame coverage will start at 12:30. The approximate tip time set for 12:30 Central. First game up tomorrow will be Michigan State and Purdue. Spartans beating Minnesota in the first game of the session today, 77-67. They stumbled down the stretch to the Gophers, but Ben Johnson's team, that was a marked improvement this year from Minnesota. They made some strides this year.
They did, and they played, Michigan State fairly well, and then all of a sudden, last 4 minutes, Michigan State, I think they're experiencing moments like this. That's the toughest thing when you're trying to turn a program around. The only way you get experience in meaningful games is to play them.
First free throw for Hodges, agonizingly for him, rolling off the right side iron, looking for his first point. Second free throw, there it is. Hodges splits the free throws, and it's 84-49 Wisconsin. Luke Hurdle in the lineup now for the Badgers. Harris Smith outside right. Glides off to the left side, loops it inside Geronimo, and the pass beyond his outstretched hands and out of bounds. Going for the dunk, and Geronimo is certainly someone who can provide that, but pass overthrown. 3:07 to play, 84-49 Wisconsin. Hurdle to the front court. Going to Marcus Silver high in the left. Bounce pass to Hodges, top of the arc. It's at the Hurdle, feeds Carter Gilmore. Gilmore left of the lane, driving, leaves it inside. Tried to leave it inside, bad pass stolen away. Here's Harris Smith up the floor in the lane, turns it out. Right side three on the way is short from Lamoth, way short. Hurdle has it for Wisconsin. They'll push it ahead to Marcus Silver, right side of the front court. Silver out to Carter Gilmore, rotates to a Sejan. Connor left of the lane, turns it back out, finds Hodges up top. Shot clock at 12. Hodges high on the right. Now Gilmore, he'll try a three left of the circle. Good. Carter Gilmore for three. His second made three of the season. 87-49 Wisconsin. Brian Butch ready to check in. He goes, I want to shoot some threes. I got some left.
Just laugh. See, that's all. I'm done. I'm sitting next to a Hall of Famer.
It's happy hour. Harris Smith, the drive, lays it up and in. 87-51. Wisconsin with a minute 50 to play. Luke Hurdle, Lake Country Lutheran, state champ, Division III state champ a couple of years ago. Had a triple-double in the title game. And he just lost the ball. Noah Batchelor the other way runs to the rim and lays it in. I was talking to Luke about how much he loves this month. Up the march this level, knows what it's all about at the high school level. We got the state championships at the Kohl Center going on for the boys this week. Minute 24 remaining, 87-53 Wisconsin. Hurdle outside right, Geronimo defends. Now Gilmore, Carter baseline right, starts the back. Gilmore retreats, four to shoot. Carter spinning, fading, shot blocked Swanton Roger, then flipped it up, caught the front rim, no good. Rebound, Hodges goes up, no. And the rebound batted out to Noah Batchelor. Final minute here in Minneapolis.
But I'll say this. We talked about this around the 6-minute mark. Is this team has been playing better basketball. And this afternoon shows that. But now, a win like this, I think they can believe it.
Yeah.
Right? Like a win like this goes a long way as far as your belief. And that's why I always love winning in the Big Ten tournament, Matt, because it gave you confidence leading into the NCAA tournament. Everyone can say they're playing better, they're doing those things. But right now, they've got to believe it after this performance.
Harris Smith hitting a three, final half minute now. 87-56 Wisconsin. Luke Hurdle will rock the dribble. Got about a 7-second difference game to shot clock. Hurdle near half court. Still on the dribble, and he may let this go all the way down here. Has no interest in a shot. Shot clock at 2, at 1. He'll take the violation. It'll be Maryland ball with 6.4. At least that's what it's showing. 6.4 in the game clock. 87-56 Wisconsin.
And happy for these guys, man. After the stretch that they've been through, to have a response like this.
It could feel good for a few hours to get ready for Northwestern. Harris Smith will dribble out the clock. And the Wisconsin Badgers, one impressive-looking basketball team here today. This was a rout. Wisconsin 87, Maryland 56. We will keep it here as I believe in the next moment or so we'll be joined courtside by freshman John Blackwell. 18 points for him, the third time he has hit that point total this season. This is his freshman season. As the Badgers advance to the quarterfinal round, they'll take on the Northwestern Wildcats tomorrow afternoon. The 5 seed against the 4 seed here in Minneapolis. 87-56 on a day where the Badgers hit 16 threes in 25 tries, 31 of 60 overall. I mean, coaches will do this because they're coaches, but you'd have to dig a little deep to find flaws today for the Badgers. They were.
Oh, they'll find something.
They will.
Still,
They will. Yeah.
Absolutely.
John making his way over courtside is the freshman who once again played like anything but a freshman here today. We'll get John situated. We'll just get this headset on you here and get you going. Congratulations. So you talked to you a couple days ago. You were excited about this.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us the feeling you guys were getting when you're knocking down the threes at the rate you were early. Just tell us what that feeling is like.
It definitely felt good for us to get it going after last game where we did shoot it as well. So it definitely felt good. I think it motivated our defense on the other end with getting stops. Like when you're hitting shots that motivate you, I feel like in other ways. So definitely a good thing that we were hitting today.
John, when you talk about the start for this team, we had talked about it, is you guys needed to get off to an early start. Knowing Maryland played, how important was that shoot-around today just to kind of get here and get involved? You don't normally get that opportunity in Big Ten tournament play or the NCAA tournament play. I think you guys took advantage of it.
We definitely got a lot of shots up today, a lot of game shots, though. I mean, it's one thing to just get shots up. It's another thing to get game shots up, things we're actually going to do in the game. So I feel like we definitely took that serious as the vets. They definitely were on us, like, get game-like shots, and even our coaches playing at a game pace. So that definitely helped us today.
We can talk about threes all we want, but I'm going to talk about one play because you set the tone early on. It was an offensive rebound that you took from Julian Reese. That's exactly what you did. Now, you don't have to say that. I'll say that for you because that's what happened. But talk about the tone that you set by going, attacking the glass, understanding how did you need to be aggressive, because I thought that was a tone you set for the rest of the guys.
I think just overall, like, coming off the bench, I bring energy for sure. The starters might start out slow. It's a habit. So I just come off the bench, try to give the best spark I can do. That was one of those plays I did. So all thanks to my teammates for helping me. So
I will talk offense one more. You had 31 made shots for you guys, John, 25 assists on those shots. The ball movement was just terrific, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think when we move the ball like that, we're a tough team to beat because we got shooters, we got guys can drive, guys can finish at the rim. So when we do that, it's hard to beat us, for sure.
We'll let you go enjoy this, get some rest. We'll see you here tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right,
guys.
Congratulations, John Blackwell. 18 points for him today in helping Wisconsin defeat Maryland this afternoon, 87-56. Like you said, Butchie, you got to love that guy.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like it's like the making threes, yes, but it's the energy, it's the effort plays that he constantly brings for this team. I mean, you look at their bench points, Wisconsin. I know it's inflated, but at one point it was 20-2. It ends 37-5.
Yeah,
like that's just a stupid number, and it gets inflated because of what the score was, and there was a blowout. So that's not the true number. But the true number that I looked at when I reached down and it was somewhat of a game, it was 20-2.
Yeah, they were getting the guts of the game. They were getting it
right.
Done.
Like they were doing that. They limited the free throws by Maryland. Like they did everything that they needed. Like it's a great performance.
Final score: Wisconsin 87, Maryland 56. We're back with the Wisconsin Ford Dealers postgame show in a couple of minutes. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
It truly pays to be a member of Ag Country Farm Credit Services. For the 5th year in a row, Ag Country is paying a 1% patronage dividend on all eligible business for 2023. The co-op is also making a special second payment of 0.5%. Together, Ag Country members will receive a record $125 million. That's the power of the co-op. Ag Country, focused on ag, focused on you. Ag Country is an equal opportunity lender.
Home buyers and sellers put a lot of faith into the real estate professional they choose to help them with their transaction. RE/MAX agents have earned the most trusted award in consumer voting created by Brand Spark throughout the U.S. and Canada. When you are ready to buy or sell, contact your local RE/MAX American Dream professional at 715-384-4423 or stop in at 901 North Central Avenue in Marshfield.
McDonald's breakfast menu includes all your favorites, from their Egg McMuffin breakfast sandwich to their famous hash browns. Explore McDonald's full McCafe coffee menu for a selection of espresso drinks and coffee. Get McDonald's app for contactless mobile order and pay, and convenient drive-thru or curbside delivery. McDonald's, North Central Avenue, Marshfield.
Need a bit of spring to get through the doldrums? Treat yourself or someone you love to a bunch or two of Hefco's fresh tulips. Only $9.95 a bunch. Add some fresh spring color to your desk, kitchen table, counter, or anywhere else you need a reminder that spring is around the corner. That's Hefco's Fresh Tulip Special. Hefco Floral Company, City Hall Plaza, downtown Marshfield. Hefco's your florist. We help you celebrate your life.
One and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
The Wisconsin Badger postseason is presented by Everlight Solar. Save money, save the planet. Today's game is also brought to you by your Wisconsin Ford dealers, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Fabic Cat, your cat equipment dealer throughout Badgerland. SeatGeek, official ticket marketplace of the Wisconsin Badgers. And by UW Health Sports Medicine, treating the Badgers, treating you. Visit uwsportsmedicine.org. Welcome to the Badger Post-Game Show.
Wisconsin 87, Maryland 56 this afternoon as the Badgers get very balanced scoring and shots were dropping left and right. And the defense, as we mentioned too, Butchie, against a Maryland team we know doesn't score at a high clip. But, and the other thing, at the half, I'm always a little bit leery because teams, we see it all the time in college basketball, teams rally. And you suggested, okay, now's the time to put the foot on the throat.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what they did.
It was 18-0 to start. Then it was a 20-5. The way that they started the second half, I think a lot of it's experience. I think a lot of it we talked about before the show started of they've played here before. Tyler, having some experience. I think getting a good shoot around beforehand. All those little things, I think, played a factor in this. I also think there's something. I think they're sick of people telling them they haven't been playing good basketball. Because I was sick of it. I was sick of telling people that, no, they're trending the right way. And sometimes the best way to, and I'll use this word, but to shut people up is just go play.
Yeah.
Go put it out there on the floor. What do people want to say now?
Yeah,
Guess what? The narrative changed real quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it's two things. You can save the receipts, but I hear coaches say this all the time. You want people to talk better about you? Play better.
Play better.
And they did.
And they did. And I think
today. Yes.
Because they played so well against Purdue. They didn't win it, but they played well, Matt.
They did.
And that's one of those where now all of a sudden you change the narrative, you change the conversation. And the beautiful thing about this is this happened Thursday. Everybody in the country saw that. Everybody in the country saw that. So you talk about seeding and this and storylines that are come with the NCAA. Yeah, they're in. They're safe. But now you put that out there. Chew on that, committee.
And keep playing. Now, look, I'm not going to expect them to make 16 threes, but continue to be sound. Continue to move the ball. Be solid defensively. We saw this team do this for extended stretches this season, and then we didn't. But keep playing this way, which you're giving, and when I say this way, giving yourself the best chance to get the best looks, and you've got as good a shot as anybody.
There's no question. There's a reason they were sixth in the country, is they were playing that well. Now, again, we've talked about they're not making 16 threes. I get that.
Yeah,
everybody gets that, but you make a couple more threes, and all of a sudden the narrative changes a little bit. You're playing better. You're feeling comfortable. I thought John brought up a great point, though. And we did see this. Now, I would love for it not to be the case, but as players, it's the reality of it. They made threes. What did we see on the defensive end? Their intensity increased. Now, you can't rely on the ball going in all the time to have great defensive intensity. That's the only thing I'll say. However, now that they've tapped into that, maybe, it's not, 16 threes. Maybe it's 8 threes. But their defensive intensity is at a different level.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting one tomorrow against a very good Northwestern team. Again,
it's going to be a grinder.
Missing parts right now, but the Northwestern continues to find ways to win games. Wisconsin over Maryland today, 87-56. More of our Wisconsin Ford Dealers postgame shows coming up. This is Badger basketball from Learfield.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. Home of the Big Win and Madison Casino Guru is transforming guests into winners. Making an ordinary day into a big win day is easy with a 95% average payout. And with over 140 daily jackpots, the number of people winning has never been bigger. So what are you waiting for? Escape to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison for your next big win. Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com. That's WEAbenefits.com. WEA Member Benefits is a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Hey Badger fans, Tony Drake with Drake & Associates, proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. How do you prepare for the big game? You strategize, right? Well, retirement is your ultimate big game. And without a solid plan, it's like stepping onto the court without practice. But here's the game changer. Claim your retirement-ready toolkit for free from Drake & Associates. Just text Bucky to 262-600-2782. That's Bucky to 262-600-2782. Our retirement-ready roadmap is your playbook for financial success. Let's slam dunk your retirement goals together, because at Drake & Associates, we're your winning strategy for a financial game plan.
Drake & Associates is an independent investment advisory firm that offers different investment vehicles. All insurance products are backed by the issuing insurance company. This commercial is provided for informational purposes only.
I'm Sawyer, and I'm Shannon. Together, we're Twin Stunts, the only twin motorcycle freestyle show in the world. We are born and raised in Wisconsin, so we want all our fellow cheeseheads to know that even though we clutch it up, hit 12, and drift in our show, we would never do it on the open road. And there's another thing we would never do on the road. Drive drunk. Drive sober. Or get pulled over. Together, we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. Wisconsin DOT.
Any team can be conquered with the right playbook. It takes human ingenuity to craft and adapt the plays that will defeat even the strongest opponents. The moves that dominate on the field, the court, the ice. And cancer treatment is no different. That's why UW Health Carbone Cancer Center uses ingenuity to combat complex cancers. As the #1 cancer hospital in Wisconsin, we're proud to write the playbook on fighting cancer, so you always have the #1 team in your corner. UW Health. Remarkable.
Wisconsin 87, Maryland 56. Our Wisconsin Ford Dealers postgame show is coming up. This would be one of the easier breakdowns you've ever had, probably. The old Butchie's breakdown off of this.
Yeah, everything.
Right?
Can I just say
everything well.
Everything well. They won by a lot of points. Congratulations.
Can't get this in-depth analysis just
no,
anywhere.
You can't. No, absolutely. Just right here. No, but honestly, when we talk about this, it really was every part of it. I thought we haven't talked about Big Steve. He was 7 of 8, 3 of 3 from 3, 17 points on 8 shots. We didn't talk about him. You look at A.J. Storr, 16 points. Chucky with 10. I thought Chucky was more aggressive. 4 of 4, 2 of 2 from 3. He attacked. It just overall was one of those games where you didn't have to put a lot of pressure on your starters. They played well, and they, minute-wise, the most minutes that anyone played was John Blackwell with 23. Mm-hmm. It sets you up really well for tomorrow. Very rarely do you have opportunities in front of you in tournament play where you can set yourself up for the next one, because you're worried about the one in front of you. And I hope that this team gets to experience what a championship Sunday feels like. They've played in championship games, but they haven't played in a championship Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I think I hope that they get that opportunity, because right now with what they did, it sets them up well to play against a Northwestern team that's banged up. This was a full Northwestern squad. They did play against them at home, and it was a really tight game. I expect a really close game again tomorrow against Northwestern. Northwestern's changed themselves and what they've done defensively. We've talked about that. It's going to be grinded out. Possession-wise, Northwestern's going to slow down. Wisconsin's going to try to probably outscore them. How does that play out? But overall, they've set themselves up really nice heading into tomorrow. Now it's about rest. It's about recovery. It's about hydrating. And all those things are sit after, tournaments like this. Mm-hmm. But it's so true as a player and how you find that and what you tune into. But rest, recovery, and hydration when you've only played 20 minutes, it's a lot easier.
Makes it manageable.
It's a lot easier.
First game tomorrow will be Michigan State at Purdue. I'll ask you about that as we continue with our post-game coverage. Wisconsin 87, Maryland 56. More to come. This is basketball from Learfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield is serious about being your Milwaukee.
For over 20 years, contact Cress at 920-894-HOME or browse current listings at cresshomes.com. Cress
athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Brand and Design understands the benefits of getting your business recognized and how to accomplish just that. We are a one-stop shop for everything you need to promote your business confidentiality. Whether you're ordering employee workwear, planning a golf tournament, or passing out swag at a trade show, we are here to help you find the perfect products for every occasion. We offer logo design, create and post your social media content, apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and other new decoration techniques, banners, signs, plaques, trophies, and awards, promotional giveaways such as pens, hats, mugs, printing service, brochures, postcards, posters, and business cards and mailings. Find us in downtown Kiel on the corner of 6th and Fremont, or call our office at 920-894-2303 to discuss the best options for you. As we're back in action here, nearly got Ron a touch out of the timeout. They tried to post up Ron. Muntz did a nice job there.
So Kiel's on a 10-0 run right now, if you just joined us, and Lakeside Lutheran is on a drought in the last 5 minutes, haven't scored.
Screen this screener on the baseline out of bounds, trying to get it in to Millsna, but it'll be relieved with Wolfram.
Oh.
Murphy deflects the inbound, or into the post feed to Ron. Resetting the offense are the Warriors. Little jumper from Reinke, in and out, rebound Ron, and Velker got convicted of a foul on Ron.
Heel foul set number 14. Kane Velker, his first, the team's second.
Boy, our second team foul.
Ron at the line, shooting two.
Kate Velker committed to foul.
It'll send Ron to the line for 2 free throws. The 55% free throw shooter. First one good.
In for Kiel, Brayden April and
Jack Heckman and April reporting back in the game. Murphy and Bruner coming back out.
Evan Newman back into the game for Lakeside Lutheran. It's Ron getting set for his second of 2. Sophomore leaves that one short. Rebound Muntz as the Raiders lead by 2. 6 minutes to play here in first half.
And Muntz already with 8 rebounds in this game.
Try to get Muntz a touch there on the high-low. Now Arntz, high ball screen from Muntz. He'll drive, a little 8-foot jumper. Tough shot. Rebound Ron. Bring it the other way. Will Easton Wolfram. Less than the timeline. Down 2. And it just 4 out, 1 in, trying to get the ball to Ron. Muntz took it away. We'll give it up to April. It was a wise decision there from Muntz. As Heckman, now Velker around the arc to Muntz. In that right corner, April's going to try a 3. Coming off a screen, no hesitation from the junior, and he knocked down the triple.
Like we talked about earlier in the game, April hasn't really scored much last 2 games. He's kind of our secret weapon. He's a good player.
He's aggressive. The Raiders are a better team. He knocked that one down with no hesitation.
And that's a only a second turnover for Lakeside Lutheran. That one turned into points.
3 from Reinke, can't get it to go. And the ball just seems to find Muntz. He has another rebound.
He's got 9 rebounds. And the drought continues. 6-minute drought here for
Heckman. 3, right corner, can't get it to go. Muntz jumping for the rebound, and a jumping match with Ron Arntz.
Pierce
picked up a dumb foul
I
in
didn't
the
say
backcourt.
it, you did, but I thought it. He reached around. He had no. They had to rebound. We can't afford him out of the game like we did against Freedom. But it's only his first foul.
First foul, but
as
much as he likes to attack too, you don't like to get that first one because that second one can come on a charge or something dumb offensively. It's with Milsna.
Raiders on a 13-1 run right now.
Trying to feed it into Ron. They do just that. He's got a touch on the near side block. Raiders will double. Ron going up through the double team, and they're going to call Velker of a foul, I think.
Is it Velker going to be on Grant? Yep.
He was straight up. Not sure how they got him there.
Rom's really good at drawing fouls. But so far, with 4 minutes in a game, only one of foul trouble is Cade Velker with 2. Grant with none.
Ron got the first free throw to go. Velker will check out. Murphy will check back in. Especially if you're going to get fouls. You'd rather have them kind of being aggressive. That one was trying to double and just picked up the foul. It's a 3-point game with 4:20 to play. 21-18 on the Parker John scoreboard. April. And a drive on Newman, pitch it back with Arntz, a 15-foot jumper, no good. Ron the rebound.
I felt like he could have kept going on that one.
Now it's with Newman. Attacking on April.
Get out of bounds.
With Ron. Timeline. Good defense in transition there from Lakeside Lutheran.
Very solid defensive team, I have to say.
Muntz attacking. Pick it up. Throw it in the corner with April. Shot fake. Attacking on Ron. And Ron did a nice job of challenging that shot. He looks gassed.
Who's that? April?
Ron.
Oh, Ron. Yeah, he's been here the whole time. Guzman's been out the whole time. Oh, there's a layup.
It was Cooper Mills. Now that went right past Heckman, but his layup was no good. Taken the other way by Murphy.
We're going on 8 minutes without a field goal from Lakeside Lutheran.
Arntz. Near side wing. Will hand it off to Heckman.
Take that
He's going to
shot.
attack, and an elbow jumper is butter from Heckman.
That is his shot. I was hoping he'd take that shot. That's his shot.
Mid-range jumper for Heckman to extend the lead to 5. Under 3 minutes to play here from the Kohl Center on Abe Nicholas court.
Everybody scored now for the Raiders starters.
Here with Easton Wolfram, Casey Guzman picked up 2 fouls. The second leading scorer for the Warriors is now Wolfram's going to attack on Arntz, and that's what we just said. You pick up a dumb one in the backcourt, and now you got no kind of breathing room.
And now they're going to attack Pierce, right? That's what I would do.
He's got 2 fouls.
And that's exactly what Freedom did, Coltsman. He tackled Pierce, and Pierce got his 4th foul with 11 minutes to go. And we were up 15. They cut it to 5.
And Arntz was in good position there, but he was just kind of worked himself underneath Wolfram, and Wolfram got to the line as Ron will check out, and the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors have gone small.
I'm surprised. Well, they're not going to put Gutzman back in until the second half, I don't think.
It's interesting they leave Arntz in. I'm sure if it'll get to an offensive-defensive situation, they'll sub him out.
And Muntz with another rebound. He's got a double. Or not yet. He's got 10 points and
9 points, 10 rebounds. High-low set. Got Heckman on the top of the key. Muntz trying to post up Newman. Now they get him a touch. Arntz back cut.
Ooh.
Find it with Murphy. Attacking
got it.
on Wolfram. Down the left side for 2. Attacking the closeout. He's so good at it, and he did it right there and laid it in for 2.
And he kept his eyes on the rim the whole time. That's what I liked about that move.
7-point lead here for the Raiders. 2 minutes to play. Guzman and Ron both starting to walk towards the scorer's table to check in at the next break.
Smart. They're going to get him back in the game here.
Ryan Key. Now with Crockless.
They still have gone. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Looking for somewhere to go with it. He finds Wolfram deep in the half. Now Ryan Key in the logo. Nearly traveled it, did Reinke. Newman driving
got
on
steal. Go,
April.
got numbers, 5 on
Murphy
4.
took it away. Arndt's going the other way. We'll throw it with
Get in
Murphy.
there.
Left
Come on,
side
come
three
on.
from the senior. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Braden
Yes!
April put back up and in. Raiders lead
Nice
by
job.
9.
Woo!
Timeout, Lakeside Lutheran.
Attaway Raiders. Way to hustle down the court.
Good run there from Braden April to run the floor and pick up the offensive rebound and put back. And on the Parker John scoreboard, the Raiders lead 27-18. Parker John's your place for all you can eat Rib Thursday. The Cheryl Brack Agency of American Family Insurance is proud to support the Kiel Raiders. The Cheryl Brack Agency is able to assist with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance with convenient locations in Kiel and New Hosting. Please visit our website at CherylBrackAgency.com for more information. Congratulations and best wishes to the Kiel Raiders. It'll be Lakeside Lutheran ball. After the timeout from Lakeside Lutheran, Guzman
We'll see if he makes
back
a
into the
difference
game
now.
along with Ron. Raiders will switch into the zone, see if they can milk away the last minute and 15 on the game clock.
And not get Pierce a foul here, right?
Yeah, I would have subbed him out. Then if you go on offense, you
Yeah,
sub him
right.
back in.
Sub back
but
in, yeah. Good point.
Give him a chance to pick up a cheap one here. Here's trapped. Arndt's got a hand on it. It's with Newman. Raiders in that 2-3 zone, just kind of pointing and talking, matching up.
I like it. I like it.
Slowing it down. Guzman, elbow jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound bounced around into the hands of Ron. Guzman, back cut, shot fake, layup no good. Bounced around into the hands of Ron. He went up and in for 2.
I think it might be on Grant Muntz.
We talked about, the Raiders going to that zone before the broadcast, and it was the struggle would be rebounding, and right there, 3 offensive rebounds from Lakeside Lutheran, and it led to an and 1.
And Kiel been winning the rebounding up to that point. Now it's 16-13. They were up 16-10 in rebounds.
9-point lead, could be down to 6 after Ron's free throw. Raiders should hold this one for the last shot, though. But we'll take a timeout on the floor. Raiders lead 27-21 after Wes Ron's 3-point play. You're listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah, Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's. Parker John's.
Boom! Hey, where you going? Can't get by me. I'm number 1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number 1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am a king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Do you want a classic cut like a flat top or a modern cut like an undercut? Or are you looking for a new style altogether? If the answer is yes, stop in at Goodfellas Barbershop. Goodfellas is now a father-son business with the ability to accommodate more walk-ins for a great haircut with great service. Come to Goodfellas Barbershop, located at 630 Fremont Street. Interested in an appointment? Call 920-894-HAIR. Or Goodfellas Barbershop, cut the way you like it.
4 corners.
Out of the timeout, 40 seconds. We're on the game clock after the timeout, so the Raiders will just try to milk this one out till the end of half and get the last shot. 25 seconds.
Hopefully they wait till the last shot, too, and not take a shot like we did against Xavier.
6-point lead at worst for the Raiders if they can get the last shot. It's with Arndt's now.
13.
He's getting the count now, so he's going to probably have to give it up. He's going to drive it down the right side, lays it up. Went too early. Ron denied it. Lakeside Lutheran a chance to cut it to 1 score. Off the Millsna fadeaway, no good. The Raiders didn't play the end of the half great, but they still lead by 6. We'll take a short break, and you'll be back here on Kiel Raider Radio on the Parker John scoreboard. Your place for all-you-can-eat Fishy Friday. Raiders lead 27-21.
got up on
Tonight's
that
Kiel Raider football game is proudly supported by. Are you looking for someone to build you your new house, or maybe remodel your old aging home? Maybe you need some small work done, like installing a storm door or a new window. Those little home improvements that you just can't find the time for, or maybe you just don't know how. Well, Albright Again Home Improvements has you covered, where no job is too small. If interested, give us a call at 920-894-7507 or shoot us an email at albrightagainllc@yahoo.com. Located in Kiel, call Albright Again Home Improvements for all your home improvement needs. Go Kiel Raiders! Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holsting, and Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, please visit yourpfcu.com. Are you looking for a great atmosphere and great food? Look no further than the Gravel Pit in Kiel. Try one of our great weekly specials. $2.25 burgers on Tuesdays, Chef's Choice on Wednesdays, pick a wrap and fries for $10 on Tuesdays, and get yourself a steak sandwich and fries, or maybe a perch basket with fries or potato salad before Raider football on Friday nights. And finish off your week with a crispy chicken sandwich and fries for just $10 on Saturdays. Call 920-894-8493 for details. That's 920-894-8493. The Gravel Pit, located just outside of Kiel on Highway 57. With over 15 years of experience, Dynamic Heating and Cooling is the only call you need to make for your air conditioner, furnace, air handler, boiler, or ductless system needs. They offer free estimates so you know exactly what to expect when they come to your temperature rescue. Call 920-838-5599 for your heating and cooling needs. Dynamic Heating and Cooling supports your Kiel Raiders.
Halftime from the WIAA state semifinals, as it is the Kiel Raiders a 27-21 lead over the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors. Connor Velker, Jabin Versick, Chris Learman from Madison, and I'll tell you what, the last 10 minutes of that first half, Kiel played extremely well on both ends.
Yes, they did. They went on quite a run there. There was a moment in there where Lakeside Lutheran didn't score a basket for almost 7 minutes. Kiel went on a 10-0 run and took the lead. They were up by 10 at one time. And what really was a difference maker was Gutzman got his second foul, and he pretty much sat out that pretty much for 10 minutes of that first half. Kiel right now out shooting Lakeside Lutheran on field goals 44% to 38. Not many three-pointers taken in this game. Kiel has attempted only 7, shooting 28%. Lakeside Lutheran attempted only 3, shooting 33%. And rebounds is pretty even, 16 to 14, and turnovers is pretty even.
So the Raiders' largest lead of the half was 9. Came with about a minute to go. And then Lakeside Lutheran, they got an and one, and the Raiders couldn't convert on the last opportunity of the half, and we sit at 6. So for the second half, 18 minutes to go, Jay. What's the key for the Raiders?
Not getting foul trouble. I mean, it's going to be, we talked about beginning of the game, you could see Gutzman, he got in foul trouble, how that impacted that team. Pierce Arntz, if he would get in foul trouble, or Grant Muntz, or Rom, one of those 4 key players, any of those guys get in foul trouble is going to be a difference in this game, my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Guzman was just attacking. He was getting to the dish whenever he wanted, and he kind of created a lot for that offense for Lakeside Lutheran. And when he went out, it's a completely different team. And the Raiders, Arntz picked up a second foul. They let him run. It would have been interesting to see if Lakeside Lutheran would have let him kind of hang in there a little bit longer. What would have kind of happened?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and maybe Pierce picks up his third, but now both those guys got 2 fouls. Whoever picks up that first foul in the second half is going to be the difference in this game. It's going to make a big difference. That kid's probably has to come out of the game for a few minutes, and that could be a difference of a run.
Grant right now is our leading scorer for the Raiders. He's got 30 points. 10 rebounds, bad now is a point rebound guy for Kiel. And Ram has 12 points, 7 rebounds, averaging 12 and a half rebounds for Lakeside Lutheran.
On the Parker John scoreboard, the Raiders lead 27-21. We'll take a short break and be back for the second half here from the Kohl Center. You're listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
We got smoking good ribs, wings, and pizza. Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah. Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings, and pizza. Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's. Parker John's.
Looking to replace the living room floor? Do you want to update the bathroom? Call Nodler Tile and Flooring. Whether it's a walk-in shower or renovating the backsplash, switching to hardwood, or are you installing carpet, Nodler has you covered. And new this year, you can now visit their showroom, Signature Flooring and More. This new showroom is for everyone, from flooring installers to DIYers. Find the flooring you need to complete your new kitchen or an updated bathroom by visiting Signature Flooring and More, located next to Dollar General in Kiel. Nodler Tile and Flooring and Signature Flooring and More has you covered, from installation to selection to tool rental. Call Ryan today at 920-286-6041 for all of your flooring needs. As with most other things in life, the key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation. Your goal may be to protect your family during your working years or guarantee your own retirement security. These things won't happen by accident. It is important to map out a strategy that will help you meet those goals. The good news is that it is never too late to start. Of course, preparing your financial future can be intimidating. Luckily, you do not have to do it alone. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Oleg. You can find Todd on the 300th block of Fremont Street in Kiel. Todd brings knowledge and expertise to help families and businesses in Kiel and surrounding communities achieve financial success. He looks forward to seeing you soon. Go Raiders! Stop in at Mike's Kiel Lounge, the coolest bar in town with a bird's eye view of the river. Open every day at noon, except Tuesdays, so at 1:30. Stop in for some great food and drinks and check out our daily specials. Sunday and Monday, enjoy half-price appetizers. Tuesdays, cheeseburger and fries. Wednesdays, indulge on chili cheese fries. And on Thursdays, check out the brat patty and poppers. On Friday nights, enjoy mini tacos and egg rolls right next to the post office in Kiel. Visit Mike's Kiel Lounge. We are back here from the Kohl Center. Raiders lead 27-21. We'll take a minute to remind you that the Kiel Baseball Alumni Association invites you to support the Kiel High School baseball program with their first annual golf outing. This 18-hole gimmick scramble includes big cup, alternating tee boxes, non-traditional hole prizes, spinning wheel for club choice, and so much more, designed so that everybody has a chance to win. Join us at Autumn Ridge on May 18th for an 8 a.m. breakfast with a 9:30 shotgun start for 18 holes of fun in support of the defending sectional champion Kiel Raider baseball team. Contact Coach Brad May at bmay@k12.wi.us for questions, and look out for the registration circulating on social media within the next week.
So if Kiel would happen to hang on to this win and go to the state championship, it was 1974 when Kiel went to the state championship, and he lost to Sheboygan Falls by 55-52. That year Kiel was 19-6, and Falls was 19-5 going to that state championship. Kiel beat Amory in the semifinals. They had a kid that was 6'10". Al Rudd, his name was. He played for the Badgers that year. So the other thing is, the guys on that team, just a shout out to some of those guys, are one of the guys is a bus driver at Kiel, Jim Vogel, Alan Schutte, Dave Felton was a sophomore, Eric Herzeman, Terry Meisowitz, Tom Seifert, Steve Dine from school area, Don Reichert, that's Judy Merton's brother, Mark Dietering, Peter Schnur,
We all know Peter Schnorr. His dad was a bus driver for us. Baseball coach, for us for 1989. Dwayne Nenning, Larry Sabo, Gary Motterbach, and Coach Jack Brennigan and Mike Schrader. Shout out to that team, 1974 team.
We are minutes, not even minutes, seconds away from the tip-off. If you're listening in, you can tweet us at Radio Kiel or email us at KeelRaiderRadio@gmail.com. Second half is underway from Abe Nicholas Court. Set coming from Lakeside Lutheran. Trying to get Guzman a touch, and Arntz took it away. April running alongside him. He missed the layup. Rebound, April, who's going to put it back up and in for an and one. Braden April.
High five on that one. Woo! I missed the layup. Get the rebound, we get an and one. That's even better.
Best case scenario if you're the Raiders, Arntz read that play like a book, took it away, and Braden April again running the floor.
Yes.
Running with the ball. He got an offensive rebound and a putback, and he missed the free throw, but the lead is up to 8 for the Raiders.
9 points off turnovers for the Raiders right now.
April, who has 7 points, has 4 of them on offensive rebounds in transition. So they go double on Ron. Guzman lost it initially, able to get back.
What a great start to the third quarter, huh? Or second half, I mean.
Here with Reinke. Now Newman going inside to Ron. Kick out, Reinke 3, top of the key, got it.
And the one guy that can shoot the 3 is Reinke.
38% from 3 on the year. He's only taken 17. Reinke now all over Arntz.
Reinke, a senior, played on that team last year that went to state.
High-low, trying to get Muntz a touch. Ron nearly took it away. Muntz able to fight back for it. Picks it up right in front of the Raider bench on the wing.
It's help.
It's help from Arntz. With Reinke all over him. High ball screen. Arntz shot fake. Contact. Can't get it to go. Rebound Ron. Lead down to 5. Trying to make it a one-score game is Lakeside Lutheran, and nobody stopped Guzman. He went up and in for an easy 2.
And he did the same against Platteville in that second half. Platteville was up 9 against this team.
Nobody stopped the ball. Here with Heckman. Little weave action with Murphy. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Now Heckman.
Take it at him, Heckman. Good fake.
Guzman tried to flop, and Heckman put it in.
He's lucky he didn't get called for a foul on that.
Heckman.
Not Heckman, I'm talking about Guzman.
Yeah, Heckman barely bumped him, and he hit the ground, and it was just gave Heckman an uncontested.
It's going to be another layup.
15-footer. Is Guzman blocked by Muntz. Rebound Ron, put back up and in. Got to have that first rebound. Muntz did a nice job altering Guzman's shot, but can't get the first rebound. 3-point game.
8 rebounds for Rom, though.
Get it down low to Heckman. Outside to Muntz. Raiders working around the arc with Murphy on the top of the key. April now with Arntz. Raiders patient in the half court. High ball screen for Murphy, who's going to try a three. Got it! Aiden Murphy settles behind the ball screen and knocks down the triple.
Our third 3 of the game.